Starting a business is exciting, but it's also filled with hidden pitfalls. Did you know that 90% of startups fail? That's right, 9 out of 10. And most of these failures can be traced back to avoidable mistakes. For instance, 42% of startups fail because there's no market need for their product, and 82% experience cash flow problems. These numbers are shocking, but they also offer valuable lessons. In this video, we'll uncover 10 common mistakes new entrepreneurs make and, more importantly, how to avoid them. You'll learn why overestimating market demand can sink your business, how skipping a business plan can leave you directionless, and why ignoring customer feedback is like flying blind. We'll also dive into the dangers of mismanaging cash flow, hiring too quickly, and neglecting marketing. But that's not all. We'll discuss the risks of underpricing your product, the importance of networking, and how a lack of focus can derail your efforts. Plus, you'll learn about protecting your intellectual property, preventing burnout, and staying adaptable in a constantly changing market. Ready to transform your entrepreneurial journey and steer clear of these pitfalls? Let's get started and turn your business dreams into reality. Chapter 1: Overestimating the market demand. As a new entrepreneur, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement of your idea. You might think your product or service is the next big thing, but overestimating market demand is a common mistake. According to a study by CB Insights, 42% of startups fail because there's no market need for their product. So, how do you avoid this pitfall? First, conduct thorough market research. This isn't just about asking friends and family. You need unbiased opinions from potential customers. Use surveys, focus groups, and online tools like Google Trends to gauge interest. For instance, Eric Ries, author of The Lean Startup, emphasizes the importance of validated learning. He suggests building a minimum viable product, MVP, to test assumptions with real customers. Next, analyze your competitors. If you're entering a saturated market, what makes your offering unique? Michael Porter, a Harvard Business School professor, highlights the importance of competitive advantage. Understand what your competitors do well and where they fall short. This can help you carve out a niche. Also, consider industry trends. Is the market growing or shrinking? Data from Statista shows that certain industries, like e-commerce, are booming, while others, like traditional retail, are declining. Staying informed about these trends can help you make smarter decisions. Chapter 2: Skipping the business plan. Creating a business plan might seem tedious, but it's crucial. According to a study by Palo Alto Software, companies with business plans grow 30% faster than those without. So, what should your business plan include? Start with an executive summary. This is a brief overview of your business and its goals. It should be compelling enough to grab attention. Guy Kawasaki, in his book, The Art of the Start, recommends keeping it short and sweet. Next, detail your market analysis. Who are your target customers? What are their needs and preferences? Use demographic data and psychographic profiles to create a clear picture. For example, if you're targeting millennials, know that they value experiences over products. Nielsen reports that 73% of millennials are willing to spend more on a product if it comes from a sustainable brand. Your business plan should also include a marketing strategy. How will you attract and retain customers? Seth Godin, a marketing guru, suggests finding your purple cow, something remarkable that sets you apart. Financial projections are another key component. Outline your expected revenue, expenses, and profits. Be realistic and base your projections on concrete data. SCORE, a nonprofit organization that helps small businesses, offers templates and resources to guide you through this process. Chapter 3: Ignoring customer feedback. Ignoring customer feedback is like flying blind. It can lead to missed opportunities and unhappy customers. According to a study by HubSpot, 42% of companies don't survey their customers, missing out on valuable insights. First, set up channels for feedback. This could be through surveys, social media, or direct communication. Make it easy for customers to share their thoughts. Brian Balfour, former VP of Growth at HubSpot, emphasizes the importance of feedback loops. He suggests using tools like Net Promoter Score, NPS, to gauge customer satisfaction. Next, listen actively. Don't just collect feedback, analyze it. Look for patterns and recurring issues. Jeff Bezos, Amazon's CEO, reads customer complaints daily. He believes that customer obsession drives innovation. Respond to feedback promptly. If a customer raises a concern, address it quickly. This shows that you value their input. A study by Salesforce found that 62% of customers expect companies to adapt based on their feedback. Use feedback to improve your product or service. This could mean adding new features, fixing bugs, or enhancing the user experience. Airbnb, for example, introduced instant booking after receiving feedback from hosts and guests who wanted a simpler booking process. Chapter 4: Mismanaging Cash Flow. Cash flow is the lifeblood of any business. Yet, according to a U.S. bank study, 82% of businesses fail due to cash flow problems. So, how can you manage your cash flow effectively? First, create a cash flow forecast. This helps you predict when money will come in and go out. Use accounting software like QuickBooks or Xero to automate this process. A study by Intuit found that businesses using accounting software are 30% more likely to succeed. Next, keep your expenses in check. It's easy to overspend, especially in the early stages. Track every expense and cut unnecessary costs. Kevin O'Leary, a Shark Tank investor, advises entrepreneurs to treat every dollar as if it's their last. Invoice promptly and follow up on late payments. Cash flow issues often stem from unpaid invoices. A survey by Sage found that 39% of small businesses face cash flow problems due to late payments. Consider offering incentives for early payments or using invoice factoring. Build a cash reserve. This acts as a buffer during slow periods. Experts recommend having at least 3 to 6 months of operating expenses saved. Mark Cuban, a billionaire entrepreneur, suggests that cash is king, and having cash reserves is crucial for weathering storms. Chapter 5: Hiring Too Quickly. Hiring too quickly can be a costly mistake for new entrepreneurs. A study by the Society for Human Resource Management, SHRM, found that the average cost of a bad hire is nearly $15,000. So, how can you avoid this trap? First, define clear roles and responsibilities before hiring. Know exactly what skills and attributes you need. Jim Collins, author of Good to Great, advises to get the right people on the bus. This means hiring for fit as much as for skills. Second, take your time with the hiring process. Rushing can lead to poor decisions. Use multiple interviews, assessments, and reference checks to evaluate candidates thoroughly. LinkedIn reports that 76% of hiring managers say identifying the right candidate is their biggest challenge. Consider cultural fit. A study by Deloitte found that 94% of executives and 88% of employees believe a distinct workplace culture is important to business success. Hire people who align with your company values and mission. Don't overlook onboarding. A strong onboarding process can increase retention by 82% and productivity by over 70%, according to a report by Glassdoor. Make sure new hires understand their role and how they contribute to the business. Chapter 6: Neglecting Marketing. Neglecting marketing can leave your business invisible. According to the U.S. Small Business Administration, businesses should spend 7–8% of their revenue on marketing. Yet, many new entrepreneurs overlook this vital component. First, understand your target audience. Know who they are, what they need, and where they spend their time. This helps you tailor your marketing efforts. Philip Kotler, a marketing expert, emphasizes that the aim of marketing is to know and understand the customer so well the product or service fits them and sells itself. Create a strong online presence. In today's digital age, a website and active social media profiles are crucial. According to a report by Hootsuite, 54% of social browsers use social media to research products. Make sure your business is visible online. Invest in content marketing. Blogs, videos, and infographics can attract and engage your audience. HubSpot found that companies that blog get 55% more website visitors. Content marketing helps establish your authority and drive traffic to your site. Leverage email marketing. It remains one of the most effective channels, with an average ROI of $42 for every $1 spent, according to Litmus. Build an email list and send regular, value-packed newsletters to keep your audience engaged. Track and analyze your results.
Use tools like Google Analytics and social media insights to measure the effectiveness of your campaigns.
Adjust your strategies based on what works and what doesn't.
Peter Drucker, a management consultant, said, "What gets measured gets managed." Use data to guide your marketing efforts. Chapter 7. Underpricing your product or service.
Underpricing your product or service can be detrimental. According to a study by ProfitWell, 56% of companies say pricing is their biggest challenge. So, how can you set the right price?
First, understand your costs. Know exactly how much it costs to produce your product or service. This includes materials, labor, overhead, and any other expenses. This ensures you cover your costs and make a profit. Research your competitors. Know what they're charging and why.
But don't just copy their prices.
Consider your unique value proposition.
What makes your offering different or better?
Pricing expert Herman Simon advises, "Don't sell a product, sell value." Consider your target market's willingness to pay. Surveys and focus groups can provide insights into what your customers are willing to spend.
A study by PwC found that 86% of buyers are willing to pay more for a better customer experience.
Use psychological pricing strategies.
Techniques like charm pricing, ending prices in 0.99, or price anchoring, showing a higher price first, can influence perception.
According to a study published in the Journal of Consumer Research, charm pricing can increase sales by 24%. Review and adjust your pricing regularly. As your business grows and market conditions change, so should your prices.
Don't be afraid to raise your prices if you're providing more value.
Harvard Business School professor
Theodore Levitt said, "The purpose of business is to create and keep a customer."
Ensure your prices reflect the value you provide. Chapter 8. Failure to network. Failure to network can stifle your business growth.
A study by LinkedIn found that 85% of all jobs are filled through networking. The same principle applies to business opportunities.
First, attend industry events.
Conferences, trade shows, and seminars are great places to meet potential clients, partners, and mentors. Richard Branson, founder of Virgin Group, believes that business opportunities are like buses, there's always another one coming.
Networking increases your chances of catching these opportunities. Join professional organizations. Groups like your local Chamber of Commerce or industry-specific associations offer networking opportunities. They also provide resources and support to help your business grow. Leverage social media. Platforms like LinkedIn are powerful tools for connecting with industry professionals.
A report by Hootsuite found that LinkedIn is 277% more effective for lead generation than Facebook and Twitter.
Use it to build and nurture relationships. Offer value in your connections. Networking isn't just about what you can get.
It's also about what you can give.
Share your expertise, make introductions, and support others.
Zig Ziglar, a motivational speaker, said, "You can have everything in life you want if you will just help other people get what they want."
Follow up and stay in touch.
After meeting someone, send a follow-up message.
Maintain your relationships through regular check-ins.
This keeps you top of mind and builds lasting connections. Keith Ferrazzi, author of Never Eat Alone, emphasizes the importance of building genuine relationships rather than just collecting contacts.
Chapter 9. Lack of focus.
A lack of focus can derail your entrepreneurial journey.
According to a study by the Harvard Business Review,
multitasking can reduce productivity by up to 40%. So, how can you maintain focus?
First, set clear goals.
Having specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART goals can keep you on track. Brian Tracy, a motivational speaker, says, "Goals allow you to control the direction of change in your favor."
Prioritize your tasks. Use the Eisenhower matrix to categorize tasks by urgency and importance. This helps you focus on what truly matters.
Warren Buffett advises, "The difference between successful people and very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything." Eliminate distractions. Identify what commonly distracts you and find ways to minimize them.
According to a study by Rescue Time, people check their email or chat about every 6 minutes. Consider setting specific times to check emails and messages. Use time management techniques.
The Pomodoro technique, which involves working for 25 minutes and then taking a 5-minute break, can improve focus and productivity. A study by Desk Time found that the most productive people work for 52 minutes and then take a 17-minute break.
Stay organized. Keep your workspace tidy and your tasks organized. Using tools like Trello or Asana can help you manage projects and stay on top of deadlines.
Marie Kondo, author of The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, believes that an organized space can lead to a more productive mind.
Chapter 10. Not protecting intellectual property. Not protecting your intellectual property, IP, can be a costly mistake. According to the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, intellectual property theft costs U.S. businesses up to $600 billion annually.
So, how can you protect your IP?
First, understand what constitutes IP.